Lock them up and throw away the key. It's an argument you'll often hear from people when it comes to child abusers. And while the UK has clamped down on child abuse here in Britain, its legal system may be failing youngsters abroad. That's because known British sex offenders and suspects prosecuted for such crimes are still able to travel, with some of them re-offending overseas. In fact, of the near 6,000 sexual harm prevention orders imposed in England and Wales in the last few years, only 11 also has foreign travel restrictions added, meaning of all the registered sex offenders on record, only around 0.2% have had their rights to foreign travel stopped. And according to the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse, that could be having a devastating impact.
The extensive sexual abuse of children by UK nationals in parts of the world which are less developed or disaster hit is an urgent problem which must be addressed. Current gaps in our legal system are allowing known offenders to travel abroad to target these children, and this is simply not acceptable.
The inquiry was given evidence of abuse by British travellers in countries ranging from Kenya all the way to the Philippines. The report also found that abusers target disadvantaged families where relatives act as facilitators. Often financial poverty plays a key factor. Disaster areas too can also pose a particular risk. Last year, Oxfam staff were accused of sexually exploiting children in the Haiti following devastating earthquakes in 2010.
The issue that has been raised by the child abuse inquiry is an old one and has historically been going on for decades. We have allowed people with child abuse convictions to travel out of the country, and oftentimes, unless they're arrested in the destination country for the same issue, then they go completely undetected. Part of the problem is we don't have a grip on child abuse in the UK. If we did, then we would be able to manage our paedophiles much better than we currently are, and our child abusers. We need not just to be looking at people who are going to be arrested in another country or indeed have been arrested in another country, but we need to properly see who is leaving the country and who is coming into the country, and if they have child abuse convictions, we must see that very seriously indeed.
Now, the report concluded with recommendations for the government, and topping the list was restricting foreign travel of sex offenders to ensure that youngsters, and not just those in the UK, are out of harm's way.